We're not going out there to hurt. They're lying to you. I'm trained to go in the corner that evening to hurt my opponent as much as I could.
Boxing is one of those sports where the aim really is to damage the opponent's brain. Because when you knock out somebody, essentially you're short-circuiting their brain. And some individuals may recover quickly and others may not.
Experts are warning about the dangers of boxing after an 18-year-old Mexican boxer succumbed to her injuries sustained in a fight last Saturday. Jeanette Zacarias Zapata was put in a medically induced coma after getting knocked out by her opponent. She passed away on Thursday.
There are little hits, there are bigger hits, and there are hits when you don't give time to the brain to recover. So even a small hit may have devastating effects. So one has to remember that there are probably cumulative effects of traumatic brain injuries.
A local boxing instructor says it's likely the young boxer had been in the ring many times before this bout.
The young girl from Mexico should never have even been in the ring. She had to spar to get here. She needs some practice. So there's sparring happening between May or June and September. So how many times was he sparring a week? So there's more damage and more damage and more damage and more damage.
Essentially, the brain is sitting on the brainstem, and the skull is protecting the brain. But when the hit is given, the brain moves inside the skull and hits the sides of the skull and may turn this way as well. So you may have shearing forces, tearing. So a lot of things can happen, like tearing of axons and things of that nature, or contusions that may cause bleeding.
Despite passion for the sport, boxing instructors admit it's dangerous.
You know, you can't say it's safe. I can never say that. Never. If it was safe, my daughter would be fighting.
With the risks, some people think the sport should have stricter rules and regulations.
I think we're not going to do away with the sport anytime soon. So what we have to do is work on prevention. And I believe that we should have much better ways of assessing whether a boxer is healthy before getting in.
One huge organization that takes care of all the rules and regulations. Because you go to New Brunswick, you go to Quebec, you go to Toronto and Las Vegas, everything is just so different. All the rules are all different, so it's hard to keep up. Do we have to take care of them here with their exams, do all the exams here, and approve their availability to fight, or let them do it in their own country and then just show the paperwork here, which could be easily falsified?
In Montreal, Brittany Henriques, City News.
Ahead